Hello everyone, my name is Kunal Kavle. I'm from Nagpur and I'm a jeweler. And today, for this episode, I have selected a very interesting topic, that is gold as an ancient currency of India. Yes, gold was used as a type of currency earlier days, gold and silver both, and still is being used in some or the another way. But the future is also bright for gold as a currency, with the dollar devaluation going on, currency printing and all those things, which will we will discuss in a later video. But today the topic will be gold and silver as ancient currencies of India. Now, back in the days, gold wasn't just a store of value, but also widely accepted currency, especially in India. Gold has always held a special place in Indian culture, right? But did you know that it has played a critical role in economy of ancient India? That's right. Gold was just more than a symbol of wealth. It was the backbone of trade between empires, kingdoms, and even across the Silk Road. Today we are going to explore how this shiny metal shaped the economy and trade practices in ancient India. Let's start with the early days in ancient India, as early as the Vedic period around 1500 BCE. Gold had already started to take on significant role in the economy. In fact, gold is mentioned in ancient texts like Rig Veda, where it was revered not just for its beauty but also for its practical uses. Kings and wealthy merchants would amass large quantities of gold as a sign of their prosperity. Now, India wasn't just rich in gold, it was a major center for gold trading. The region had to access gold from various sources, including the rivers in southern India and mines in places like Karnataka. The famous KGF Kolar gold fields were active even back then, producing gold that would eventually find its way into the hands of kings, merchants, and traders. Moving forward to the time of the great Indian empires, the Mauryas and the Gupta dynasty, let's look at how gold was used during these periods. Under the Mauryan Empire, around 4th century BCE, gold coins called suvarnas were issued. These coins played a critical role in facilitating trade both within the empire and with neighboring regions. The Mauryan Empire, especially under the Emperor Ashok, had extensive trade relations with places like Persia, Egypt, and Greece. And guess what? Gold was the universal currency that tied these trade routes together. Similarly, during the Gupta period in the 4th and 5th century CE, India entered a golden age. And I mean that quite literally. The Gupta kings issued gold coins known as dinars, which were used for both internal trade and long distance commerce. These coins bore images of king on one side and deities on the other, symbolizing both their political power and religious devotion. The dinars were known for their purity and weight, making them highly sought after by traders from distant lands. What's fascinating is that gold wasn't just an economic tool, it was a political one as well. The ability to mint coins was a sign of sovereignty. It showed the power and wealth of a kingdom. The more gold a kingdom controlled, the more influence it had. So, in a way, controlling gold means controlling power. Now, let's not forget India's role in global trade. For centuries, India was known as the golden bird or Sone ki chidiya because its wealth and gold was major part of that. Traders from Rome, China, and the Arab world would come to India for spices, textile, and of course, gold. Roman historians have even complained about how much gold was flowing into India as Roman citizens couldn't get enough of Indian luxury goods. But gold wasn't just for the international trade, it was deeply intertwined with the Indian social and cultural fabric. For instance, many Indian families still considered gold to be an essential part of weddings and other significant life events. This tradition actually dates back to ancient times when gold wasn't just a luxury but a symbol of status and stability. And even today it is. Even the practicing of gifting gold during auspicious occasions can be traced back to the ancient belief that gold brings prosperity and good fortune. Now, we talk about kingdoms and empires. We can't overlook the influence of South India. The Chola dynasty, which ruled from 9th to 13th century, was particularly known for its maritime trade. They established strong trade links with Southeast Asia, and guess what? Gold was the currency that fueled much of this commerce. Gold coins from the Chola era have been found in places as far as Thailand and Malaysia, showcasing how this precious metal transcended borders and cultures. So, as we can see, gold has always been more than just a metal in India. It's been a symbol of power, prosperity, and even divinity. From the earliest mentions in the Vedas to its role in shaping Indian empires, gold has always been a constant presence in our history. And even today, its legacy continues. As we see people across India and the world still viewing gold as a safe and valuable asset. So that brings to the end of the video. I hope you find deep dive into the role of gold as an ancient currency in India fascinating. Gold is not just a modern day investment. It's been a part of human history for thousands of years, and its value continues to resonate with us. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe to the podcast and follow me on Instagram and YouTube as well on the benefits of investing in physical gold and silver. Thank you so much for tuning in. Until next time, keep shining.